Hey there, travel friends. I'm Zach. I'm the No Money Travel Guy. And today I'm going to go through 4 different myths that people have out there about finding cheap travel and booking cheap flights. There are lots of information out there, and I want to kind of break it down for you, make it simple, make it easy so you have the correct information. Now, there's 4 things I'm going to focus on today. And the first one is being, what is the best day to find the flight deals? What's the best time to look for them? There are lots of ways you can go about doing this, but what day is the best? A lot of times they'll come out with sales on specific days, but is that really a sale? So I'm going to go through all of those things with you. Second thing I'm going to talk about is, can you really get a full refund on a flight that you book? Some airlines say no, some airlines say yes. What is the real answer for that? The third thing we're going to talk about is the carry-on luggage. Now, a lot of you have heard about baggage fees and so forth, but does this apply to carry-on luggage for each individual person? I'm going to go through that and tell you which airlines may or may not be free, depending on where you're going. The last thing I'm going to talk about, number 4, is what days are the best to fly if you're looking for a cheap flight. What days can you maximize your vacation time if you want to spend more time away from the work life that you want, just get away from that. So I'm going to go through these 4 things with you. So make sure you subscribe down below. Don't miss any of the information. And we're going to go through and myth bust all of these for you. So the first myth we're going to talk about is, what day of the week do we find the best flight deals? And generally speaking, Tuesday is the best day to find the flight sales. And why is that? Usually because most people go back to work on a Monday and are busy on Mondays planning the rest of their week. And so by the time Tuesday comes around, now they have a little bit of free time to start looking for flights. Now, flight deals will drop on Tuesday. They usually will go through either Wednesday or Thursday. So if you find a good flight deal on Tuesday, you could probably guarantee that it might be there Wednesday or Thursday. However, keep in mind that the inventory, just like any other sale in any other industry, they keep the inventory low for these price points. So there may not be as many available seats come Wednesday or Thursday, or any at all. So sometimes you see it on Tuesday, it may be gone by the time Thursday comes around. But in general, the best day of the week to start looking for flights or to keep looking will be Tuesday, when the flights drop their price. So the second myth we're going to talk about is, can you get a refund for a flight that you have already booked? And the answer is yes. However, there is a catch. There's always a catch to something. Here in the United States, there is a law that says you can get a full refund, no matter what airline it is, if you cancel within 24 hours of booking. So the short answer is yes, if you cancel within 24 hours. If you're outside of that 24-hour window, then you're left up to the policies of that particular airline. Now, depending on what price point you booked your flight from, usually some first class, you can get some sort of refund or travel voucher there if you book the high-end ones. If you're more on the economy side, chances are you're not going to get a refund. You may get a travel voucher or some sort of credit with the airline for a future flight, but you won't get your money back. And that's kind of a hard thing for a lot of people. Especially when you're booking maybe for the first time or not sure what to do. If you find that good flight deal, go ahead and book it, although you only have 24 hours to cancel. So keep that in mind. But the answer is yes, you can get a full refund. Keep in mind the policies if you're outside of that 24-hour period. So the third myth that we're going to debunk right now is, can you get a carry-on for free on the airlines? Now, most people, when they fly, always have a roller bag with them, not really paying attention that they may have to have a fee for that. And that all depends on the airline that you're at. So yes, most of them are free. However, some of them do have to pay a fee for a carry-on luggage. Now, those are generally the budget airlines. Like in the United States, we have Spirit or Allegiant. Those are what we call the a la carte airlines. So you pay for literally every single thing. But with those, you usually get a cheaper flight deal. When you add in the baggage, sometimes it's still cheaper, sometimes it's not. So you want to take into account that. But if you are looking for just a cheap flight, if you're going for a couple days that you can just have a backpack with you, that's the best way to go, because it's going to be a cheap flight and you're not going to pay for all of those different fees. If you are going for an extended period of time, I would recommend looking into the baggage fees for any airline that you're at, whether it's here in the United States or somewhere else in the world, in Europe or Asia, and just double check what their fees are, because you don't want to get stuck with those hidden fees. And a lot of times, carry-ons are free, but sometimes they're not. And if you find a cheap deal, double check with those to see if the carry-on is allowed, and if it's not, how much it's gonna be, and add that into the price of your ticket and see if it's actually worth it and actually gonna be a good deal for you. So the fourth and final myth we're gonna talk about today is, what is the cheapest day to actually fly? Now, generally speaking, midweek is gonna be your cheapest time to fly. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is gonna be the cheapest. Friday, Saturday, Sunday to Monday morning is gonna be your most expensive times to fly. And the reason for that is that's when most people fly. Generally speaking, if people are gonna go on a week-long vacation, they're gonna leave on a Saturday or Sunday, and then they're gonna return again on a Saturday or Sunday. They're gonna go all the way through the week. So if you can, get out of town or take your flight a day early on like a Thursday, even like a Thursday night where you leave after work, you're only missing one additional day of work, which would be Friday, and then you get 2 weekends into that vacation. So you can kind of expand your time in getting a cheaper flight deal as well. Now, most of the business travelers will start traveling on a Monday morning, so that's why Monday morning is not generally a cheaper travel time, but if you get an afternoon or an evening Monday flight, sometimes those can work in your favor as well. And even so, if you get an overnight flight, say you're booking a cheap flight on a Thursday overnight, you take away a hotel room for there. If you're going overnight, you book, through the night, and then you're on the plane and you get there in the morning. Then you're taking away one of those hotel days, and then you could still add the day that you have there on Friday for your vacation. So the best travel times is gonna be midweek, Tuesday to Thursday. If you're looking to go maybe after work, you can do a night one. Sometimes those are the cheapest ones. The last flight of the day tends to be a lot cheaper than like a mid-afternoon. Now, I hope you found some of this information helpful, and hopefully it will aid you when you're looking to find your next travel deal or looking to book your next vacation, and you can make it a little more affordable for you. Again, remember, I'm Zach. I'm the No Money Travel Guy. Make sure you guys subscribe down below so I can keep bringing you guys this information. If you guys are on Instagram, go ahead and look me up there and follow at No Money Travel Guy. I'll be sharing different places that I've been and hopefully giving you some inspiration on festivals or different things that you can do that are a little more affordable than what you would typically find in one of those magazines. If you guys are on Facebook, go ahead and like my Facebook page at No Money Travel Guy. I'll be giving you different articles and stories related to travel, and hopefully we can make everything just a little bit more affordable for you guys so you can travel even more. Now again, I'm Zach. I'm the No Money Travel Guy, and make sure you travel far, travel smart, and travel safe. I'll see you on your next journey.